Hello, my Virgo friends. Welcome to your finance reading here on Daily Divine Guidance. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mars signs. Any information that you need on the channel, the podcast, these readings, it'll all be in the description box below for you, okay? All right, Virgo, finance. So this can have anything to do from education to budgeting to your job, business, all of that. But it is a general message, so not all of you will resonate, and that's 100% okay. You may want to check your moon, rising, or Mars signs readings to see if they resonate better with you. There's one, two. Let's find that first one. Let's get three more. Also, because we're all on different timelines, you may see reminders of the past, some energies that are happening now, and some things that may be coming in the future, okay? So let's go ahead and lay these out for you. Virgo, you have the 10 of Swords, Death, which is Scorpio's card. Let me move the camera so you can see this. Okay, 10 of Swords, Death, King of Wands, 6 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Lots of mental stuff going on here. Lots of thinking, the swords, communication, mental work, exhaustion. It's looking like you're battling a lot. Let's go ahead and start with that 10 of Swords. Can I get a clarifier for the 10 of Swords, please? Clarify the 10 of Swords. 3 of Wands. Something happened here. You have 2 endings in a row. 10 of Swords, though, is an ending that is... Okay, I see what's happening here. You have an ending that happened or is happening or is about to happen with your finances or your career. Something's going on here that it's coming to an end. But you are, and it's not easy, okay? This has not been an easy, this has been very challenging for you. 10 of Swords is it's like you've been stabbed in the back, like literally. You've been stabbed in the back here. Your whole future was riding on this. You were very dependent on your situation. You saw a future, you saw expansion in this situation, and you just really thought that there was going to be more here for you. And you're now seeing or realizing that there may not be. However, there is, okay? There is more for you. There is going to be something better for you, my Virgo friends. This death, this ending here, this death, I think the two are combined. I don't feel like this is 2 separate endings. I feel like this is one thing. You feel pain and upset here. However, this is a transition into something better. Yeah, I said that. I said those T's. This is a transition into something better for you, Virgo. And I think that you will quickly realize that. Death being Scorpio's card, Scorpio season is about to begin in just under a week. So you may see that some of this stuff starts to come in during Scorpio season. You may have an influential Scorpio person in your life. You may have prominent Scorpio in your chart. It could have nothing to do with Scorpio at all. But this transition, this ending is not a bad thing. You're getting ready for bigger and better things. You're going to be seated in the King of Wands energy. Like you're coming into serious King of Wands energy, the king of success, the king of comfort, the king that says, hey, I've got the ideas. I'm going to implement them. I'm going to get this done. And it's going to be successful. They have big vision, King of Wands. You're going to be able to expand in ways that I think that you thought was possible in whatever this situation was. Like the future that you saw in this situation that ended was actually right here. It's past this. It's beyond whatever it is or whatever it was that you were doing. It's beyond that. Big success, long-term success with the King of Wands. Very, very comfortable in leadership as well. A natural leader here. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of you thought that you were going to be able to, you know, move up in the company into a different position or, you know, whatever. But you're going, it almost feels like, Virgo, you're going straight to the top here. Like you're going straight to the top. You have the Six of Swords. And this is a transition. This is different for you. This is something that you're, you know, it was stressing you out for a while. It may be difficult, but you're actually moving forward into a much more, even though it feels like it may be more responsible as some of you are going to be in the lead, even more so than you might be now. I feel that this new place at the table as the King of Wands is going to be easier for you than you imagine. Let me get a clarifier, please, for that Six of Swords. I just need one clarifier for that Six of Swords, please. I love it when the divine's like, no, we may have given you two cards, but one of those cards was right. Nine of Pentacles. It absolutely is bringing you into a more financially secure, financially stable, comfortable, luxurious, independent space that is, I just feel, Virgo, that it's all going to come together for you in a way that you can't really see right now. You can't imagine it. It doesn't feel like it could be right, but it is right for you. Now we're ending this with the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is all about needing to make a difficult decision, weighing up the options, being indecisive, not knowing what to do. Wow, I'm shuffling the wrong deck, but I think that there's a reason. We'll use this deck to clarify. Okay, so clarifying the Two of Swords, a card that says you need to make a difficult decision, is the Six of Pentacles, okay? And this is a card of charity, giving and receive, being able to give and contribute. But I also call this a card of balance. You can see it here that they're carrying a balance here with them as they give, because they're able to give as they receive. And I think that what you need to bear in mind as you make decisions is, how is this contributing to your circumstance, whether that's you as a boss or you yourself personally in your workspace, so on and so forth. But when it comes to having to make the difficult decisions, think about the balance. How is it going to weigh, like, how is this going to weigh out one way or the other? Weigh the pros and cons. I mean, it sounds so simple, but that seriously is what I'm seeing here, is that if you're afraid of moving up fast, just know that you're going to be able to handle it, because you're going to be able to weigh the pros and cons. You're going to be balanced. You will be able to do this, Virgo. Of course, I can't tell you how to live your life. I'm not trying to do that. But you definitely have the opportunity here to be bigger than you are, if that makes sense. Something's coming in really good for you. So if you've had a painful ending, just know that something is coming in really good. You're moving on. to a much more financially independent and coin-filled life, if you will. And that when difficult decisions arise, you'll know what to do because you'll be balanced in making those decisions, and you'll think about what's going to keep that balance in flow. So let's get 3 business cards for you really quickly. 3 business cards. 2, 3. Okay. So we have debate, comfort, and irrationality. Irrational, being irrational. Debate. I mean, we see it at the end of the reading. Now we're seeing it right here. You've got to weigh your options. You see this balance again, right? We have the balance in both places here. So this is again reminding you, Virgo, that whenever you feel like you're not sure of what decision to take, you may need to ask for advice or help. That's 100% okay. A lot of us should do that every day anyway. But I do feel like whatever decision you make will be out of balance. Like it will be out of, you are not going to be making decisions irrationally when it comes to this situation. If you're taking a leadership position and you're worried about how you're going to make those kind of decisions, I really feel, Virgo, that you need to remember that you are likely a very rational person. And even if not, I do feel that you're going to be rational in these situations, okay? You have comfort, and this is going to be something that you're again, with the King of Wands, a natural born leader, you're going to be very comfortable in this situation. So even though you may not feel like it, you will be. I just got this idea that some of my Virgo friends might be holding back on applying for a position or a job because they're afraid of being in the leadership role. Don't be afraid. This is made for you. You're meant for this, and you'll likely get the job, okay? Virgo. So don't be afraid. Don't hold back. If you're looking to apply for a job and you think that you may not be qualified, do it anyway. I feel like some of you are going to get the position that you're seeking. You also have irrationality. I want to quickly clarify irrationality here, because I think that this is not a card that is so much you, but it is someone that you might be dealing, situations that you might be dealing with, some irrational stuff. You may be cleaning up some mess, right? You may be cleaning up somebody else's mess here, Virgo. But look at that, King of Wands again. You can do this. You are natural like this. You're just a natural. You're a natural at this, Virgo. I don't know what else to say other than I feel like, especially coming in above that 2 of Swords, I feel like Virgo's like, okay, so you say I can make decisions and I'll be balanced about it. But what about when drama arises or irrational people come into play or whatever? You will know what to do. My Virgo friends, I hope this reading resonated well with you. If it did, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps us get the message out to more Virgos. I will be back next week with your wellness reading, so stay tuned for that. Also, don't forget to go to the website and check out our podcasts. We're uploading every week. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I will chat with you all soon.